We got it on. We got it on the
Yeah, there's proof.
camera. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you got the ball in the back of your stance.
Yeah.
Right. Shaft leaning forward.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've got a fairly big tilt.
Yeah.
Shoulder tilt. Right. Okay, so that right shoulder a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Hands are forward. Oh, people can check that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That creates, and we're not using the bounce of the club.
Yeah.
So now you have to be exact. That leading edge of that club, better go and make contact. You got about this much.
That much for error.
Error, probably not even that much, right? When we use the bounce properly, you can basically make that margin of error significantly wider.
Yeah.
So we got all your wedges are the same bounce, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all 9 degrees.
Yep.
Typically, I would like to see having one wedge that would have a real high bounce and then one much lower bounce, and then you can adjust it for conditions. Do you know what kind of bounce you should use in what's different conditions?
Yeah, I guess a tight lie you don't want.
Yeah.
You know, a mid bounce.
The tight lie, yeah, the tight lie, you don't want to have a huge amount of bounce here with that angle there. Obviously, if you were saying, for example, hitting off a cut high,
yeah,
right, you know what's going to happen. That's going to, it's going to do what it says. So, and then you get that leading edge bounce. So that's what, but effectively, what you're doing here. If you plan the club like this, out along, you want to be like long rough or deep soft bunker sand, right? This is what we want to use. Even this shot here, which is a nice lie, right? Nice lie. We want to be using that to get basically increase our margin of error. Okay, make good contact, solid contact, more consistent contact.
Yeah.
Right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as you put that ball back in your stance forward, there's no bounce on that club now, right? Yeah. Club's de-lofted a little bit as well. Okay, that's fine, a little bit lower. But the main thing is that contact point. Chipping and pitching, we got to have that contact point. Yeah. It's got to be consistent. Okay. All right, so we're going to set you up a different way. We'll try and use the
54 again.
You can use 54 again, same club, yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to use the same club, okay? Your stance was a little bit open as well, right?
Yeah.
For the target?
Yeah.
So we're going to just kind of square it up a little bit here. We're going to go square to the target. We're going to get an alignment stick here. Make sure we get that right. So we're going to go square that target here, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's step back here and take a look, make sure we're on the right line. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good distance from the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do, set up to like you were before, and I'm going to adjust a little bit and show you what we want to try and do to utilize that bounce a little bit. Okay. All right. So we're going to square up the stance to your target line.
Okay.
All right. So get that foot in line forward. All right. Okay. We're going to move the ball position forward.
All right.
All right. We're obviously going to practice this, so don't be concerned. All right. So now the actual ball position, make sure we get in camera here. So the ball position is going to be just inside of your left.
Okay.
Inside of your left heel. Okay. So we're moving it up in the stance a little bit. All right. So that's reduced amount of shaft lean. So the shaft lean, no utilization of the bounce. Okay. Club less shaft lean, more neutral.
Yep.
Now we can use the bottom of that club, and we can actually probably hit a little bit behind the ball in here even, and if your margin for error should be much bigger. Okay.
Okay. Same kind of shot. Try to hit.
Same target.
Yeah.
Same target. Now because it's now not back in your stance, it's not de-lofted. The same club's going to produce a higher ball flight.
Right.
It's going to land a bit softer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you just got to chip it straight into the hole this time. All right. Okay. What did you think there?
I mean, I think it's weird to me it's just the way I've always hit chip shots. But it's weird to me to not. I don't know. I felt like I used a lot more hands there for me.
Okay.
And I felt like I did come in behind the ball more. It didn't feel like it had to be, but I feel like I got to swing it a little harder.
Yeah, there's more loft on it. You're going to be playing the loft. This should be more consistent now with the loft as well. So yeah, the ball's going to go a little bit higher. You're going to have to make a bit of a bigger swing for this sort of shot here.
Yeah.
All right. But with the pin short-sighted, that's going to be a good choice of shot, right?
Sure.
Because before we're looking at a low one, and you played a great shot there before, right? But landed short of the green. How that's going to react, you don't know. It's pretty consistent up here with the fairway, but you never know how that's going to react. So for this, that gives you another option, I think. Okay.
You can see it check. Before it didn't have the.
Yeah, you're going to
probably in the air. You can see it.
Spin on it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll put this one in the hole.
Did you feel like you used your hands more there again, or no?
A little bit. Let's try this one more time.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like my legs are moving more, and that's probably just me.
Legs moving more?
Yeah. Like I need to. It's an inclination to lean. Have that forward lean, but.
Right. So that looks good now. We reduce the shoulder tilt a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We obviously we got the shaft leaning a tiny bit forward. All right. Now stand still, tiny bit open. You can probably close it up. That might feel really weird to you.
It does.
With having obviously played, the open stance back and that kind of deal.
Yeah. Gosh, I feel like a 10 handicap.
How's that one?
But I think I'm like getting afraid to swing it too hard, and I think it's just a matter of
the last
freeing myself up to make sure I can swing hard.
Yeah, the last ones were the club decelerating a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Normal, because it's this. You played a flop shot before, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you could do that. So let's make sure we get the face a little bit more neutral.
Okay.
Okay.
We
don't need to be wide open. Okay. That's where I would have the face line. The face, obviously, the ball's going to go where the face aims at impact, right? So if you're aiming over this way, you're going to have to.
Do you still use
pull that ball around a little.
All of the club, or do you choke down?
I would personally choke down.
I
get a little bit more control over the shot. Okay. Yeah, let's keep that face. Yeah, let's keep the face nice and square there. Let's get this ball. We'll go even further forward. Okay. We'll go in an extreme.
Yep.
Forward. How'd that feel?
A lot better.
Okay.
Normally, I would have felt like that was going off the green, but a little long, but not.
Yeah. Now.
And honestly, now that I'm thinking about, and you're showing me how to play these, I'd probably go with a 58. And just feel a little more freed up.
What do you think about the direction of the shot?
They were all pulling left.
Okay, pulling it a little bit.
Yeah. And maybe my stance is still too far open, so it's probably just leading where I'm already aimed. I feel like I almost have to feel like I'm more closed because it's just natural for me to be like that.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, you can be a little bit open on it.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to achieve is getting a consistent
hit. Yeah.
I mean, those 5 balls for your first 5 attempts, right? Obviously, we didn't know how big a swing to make because we're, it's kind of new.
Trying it out.
But there's not a ball that went 4 yards over the green or anything. No, we never hold one either. But,
yeah.
Now, I want to work on one other thing here in this chipping motion, which actually will go through into the longer game as well.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try and get the club path a little bit more towards the hole.
Yep.
Okay. Probably swinging a little bit.
Yeah.
In out.
Yep.
Okay. And then what's happening? I think a lot of the time we're closing the face. We're swinging it out and we're closing the face. And then that's what's actually taking the ball. You aiming a little bit to the right. That's what's taking the ball back to the hole. Is the face closing, right? And there was data point on the swing bite as well.
Yeah.
Which showed that.
Okay.
So that's probably something that you've been doing for ever since you started, right? And that's probably where we see the inconsistencies and some of the chip shots. You're pretty consistent at chip shot at the back of the stance, but you want to have more options around the green, right? You want, especially if you're going to be a scratch golfer, you can be a plus golfer. Yeah. As long as you hit it. Yeah. Right. And you know, as pure as you strike it when your time is on. Right. A couple of little adjustments, nothing major, right? And we can actually start getting that club path more online to the target. Sure. And then you don't have to worry about manipulating the face. Timing, the timing and the manipulation of the face, right? That's what's getting the inconsistency. It's like a Fowler. He was always a big timing guy. Yeah. I mean, and when he went to Butch Harmon, right? Yeah. The swing doesn't look like it's a completely different swing. Right. Right. It's just a couple of tweaks here and there. Probably some setup stuff like we talked here with the setup. Yeah. Right. We're going to give you a new shot to play. Use the bounce more. We're going to get the ball a little bit further forward in their stance. We're going to have less shaft lean. Okay. That's going to mean the right shoulder is going to be higher. Yep. Right. And then we're going to have much more consistent use of the bounce. Yeah. Because if you see here, right, I get that right shoulder down, and you know, you hit some shots like that, but I get that right shoulder down. I mean, up there, that club's edge is digging in. Yep. You better get that right? Yep. Okay. Whereas if we set it up forward in their stance, a little bit forward in their stance, and I tend to open the face a tiny little bit. Well, these ones just to, you're going to use the bounce more if you open the face. Right. Right. Closing the face is going to take the use of the bounce away. Yeah. All right. And we're going to just make sure we get that path. We're going to bounce that back to the club face, just right down here. Yeah. And you've now you go from this margin error to probably that. Yeah. I mean, I was teaching ladies earlier that probably they won't be breaking 100. Yeah. But, you know, they hit behind the ball a lot. Yeah. Right. So they're still getting to grips with new players. But when they actually manage to hold and use the bounce correctly, they're getting much more consistent shot. Sure. Okay. Sure. That makes sense. Absolutely. All right. We'll grab these balls back. Practice. Take a practice swings. All right. And there. And then I'm going to get the balls back over. Yeah. And then I'm going to do a videotape. Right, so I think what we'll do, we'll hit 5 more practice balls to this hole. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Then we're going to alternate. Okay. We're going to go short pin, then a long pin, and then back. Okay. Okay. And we might even use the other one as long, I don't want to kill some high school kids, but might do that. And that'd be a good game for transferring the practice to the course. Yeah. We're still at this stage, we don't want to jump ahead of ourselves. We're still at the stage of getting this technique right. But honestly, you'll be able to get that pretty quickly. Okay. All right. Now make that swing again. All right. Oh, ball's going to hit your head. Take our practice. Stop. Face is kind of closing. Yeah. Okay. So focus on what we want to see is that club handle through the shot, right? Low and left, low and left, right? We don't want to be swinging up and out, then round. So that club handle will be turning low and left as you rotate your body through the short.
Yeah, I just came to apologize.
Oh,
about
no
that.
worries.
I'd
Sorry,
like
man.
to say I'm sorry. I was sitting out of the sand.
A bit thin, huh?
But, yeah, just a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
All right, they missed me. I really feel that back of that club down into the ground there. All right.
Okay.
Spit back a tiny bit here. We'll get back to actual grass. But that's good. Can you feel that using the bounce?
Absolutely.
I don't think you really struggle with do you struggle with the flip shots or bunker shots?
No.
Like that?
No, I'm not too bad at those. Yeah. It's almost feel like it's similar to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not. I mean, I'm not going to open it that much.
Well, you're going to set up differently, right? When you're playing a flip shot or bunker shot,
right.
You're not going to be set up with your face closed and back in your stance, are you?
Right. No.
So you're
forward open. Yeah.
You just know, all right, this got to be, and that's why, because you got to use the sole of the club, you got to use the bounce of the club. All right. So get it. Where's that? Yeah, there you go. So where's that left foot? All right. Make a good accelerating swing. Good. Perfect. That should stop and have a little bit of spin on it. But that was a much, you just have to swing it a little bit longer swing and a little bit more acceleration, right?
Yeah.
Just getting used to that. Good. All right. Do you feel like you hit?
Yeah, no.
Do you feel like you hit behind the ball a little bit more than normal, or no?
I feel like I'm catching it pretty clean, so I'm thinking I gotta. Just carrying that too far, but those are feeling a lot better.
Yeah. Practice, you should be able to get them spinning a little bit as well.
Yeah.
They call practice swings. Step back again. They call practice swings. Behind that.
Behind it.
Behind it. There you want. And then we'll take practice swing like we're going to take a real swing.
Yeah.
Feel the back of that club.
There, I felt it.
Felt the ground?
Yeah.
Behind a little
Because
bit?
I hit way behind it, and it still, it didn't blade like it would do, or I didn't.
What are some of those practice swings?
Yeah.
I'm
still doing it?
Well, you still tilt it a little bit back. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust it here.
Yeah.
Do another one. We're really going to make it set up like that.
Okay.
Shoulder will be
Square.
obviously your right hand lower than your left hand, but they're going to be a little bit tilted, but not a whole lot.
Sure.
So we're going to be how's that one feel? A bit of ball there rather than
Yeah.
Don't lean out. No, you're too far away.
better than the Bermuda. You seen this green up here?
Yeah. That looks good.
Absolutely incredible. All right. So we got setup. We've changed, adjusted, right, a little bit. Now you're going to hit this shot. Take the club back because if you're going to hit an actual shot here. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
Again.
Okay. All right. Let's hit one like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm looking at there when you're taking the club back?
If I'm turning it.
I'm
Turning
looking
the face,
for.
or if I'm staying down.
I'm looking for the club getting in behind you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's okay when you're using the bounce. It can get a little tiny little. The path can be a little bit from the inside still.
Sure.
As long as you're using the bounce.
Yeah.
You can actually, the margin for error is a bit larger, so that's okay. But if we get it too severe, then it's going to be difficult. That path's coming extremely from inside to out.
And there was a little bit of a bounce because I hit balls here, I hit there.
Yeah. At least we're going to work on getting the right point, the lowest point of the swing. But as you can see, you still probably hit.
Yeah.
Probably hit back behind it. And
Exactly.
We're still looking
We're on
good.
the green. Yeah. Yeah.
So how's the setup feeling?
I don't know what it is that makes me want to lean forward so much.
Okay. Shuffle it. Let's a little bit to your left. Let's bring the ball position a touch back.
Okay.
Tiny bit back. Okay. Because you've gone from the ball being here.
Right.
Right. We've gone from the ball being there to the ball being out here.
Right.
And a pitch shot. We've adjusted your shoulders.
Yeah.
So that there's less chance of the contact point being
so
down
back.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, that takes a little bit getting used to. So we'll bring it to the middle. Okay, back. So, let me ask you a question. When you're hitting the shot, you have the ball back in your stance, how are you feeling about the contact? When the club's coming into the ball, are we feeling like we're going to be steep down on top of the ball?
Yeah.
Right. So we moved it a little bit forward.
Right.
So
I feel like you're
going to be it's going to be much less.
Yeah.
Less. It's going to shallow the angle of attack out, right? Which is why you're getting a little bit of the ground there before the ball. But for this shot, it's not really. The club is obviously coming on a downward trajectory, but it's much less severe. So before, we're probably coming down like that, right? That makes sense. We're hitting down on the ball and creating a lot of spin. So here, it's going to be still, the club's still, angle of attack is still a little bit down, all right? And probably it will be a little bit. It should be straight down target line and a little bit down. But instead of the ball coming down on top, the club coming down top of the ball like this, will be much less severe. So you're going to have to stay down through that shot.
Yeah.
And we got to make sure that handle of the club is working low and left, right? I want to help you. So that handle of the club working low and left. So this is going to be our finishing point. See where that feel that face is? We're not playing a flop shot.
Yeah.
But look where that face is.
Yeah.
Before, instead of there. There you go. Do you feel that? It sounded different.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Right? Give it another go.
Oh. Never mind that one. I look like I belong with the ladies. Okay, here we go. I just got back that ridge.
Much better
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. But we really need to be getting once we get your low, your low point, where is the swing going to bottom out?
Yeah.
We can find that a little bit through a little bit more practice.
Yeah.
Then you're going to start spinning it.
Yep.
A little bit. Not a ton. Off of this, a lie like this.
Yeah.
Let's get the ball back. We'll get the ball back one more time.
Ball back one more time. Okay. I'll get the one on the right. Okay. There.
You think?
Yeah.
You got the ball on the right, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think it went to the right?
It came too far inside and I hit the.
Right.
Yeah.
You hit the same. You made the same exact swing.
Yeah.
As you had done the previous times when the club was a little bit bottomed out a little bit early behind the ball.
Yeah.
Right. But that time, you did hold the face open. That's what you're working on, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you held the face open, right? But the path was still a little bit inside out.
Yeah.
Too inside out.
Right.
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 So now, instead of you want to see this is a flat line. So now, with the pass here, all right. If I close the face, all right, ball's going to go straight.
Right.
But I'm not going to use the bounce correctly, right? I'm not going to use the bounce as it could be used. Now, the same path, get face open. All right, it's over here.
Yeah.
So we need to combine the two,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a good start. We use these little chip shots to basically do it, right? We need to keep that path a bit more square, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to make sure we just keep the face square as well. So we're not. So this time, all right, I can't turn the face over to pull it back online.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Oh, you've hold another one.
Ooh, a little short.
How'd that one feel?
That felt like the
better?
best one. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Seen it land softer.
Yep. That had a little juice on it.
Mm-hmm. How's that?
Good.
Feel like I hit a little bit behind the ball again?
Yeah.
A little tiny bit.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's get ourselves so that the face is lined up with that yellow stick. Right? So you can move your feet a little bit. Like just make sure that face is lined up with the yellow stick, which would be about there.
Okay.
How does that feel? Do you feel now that you're like aiming left?
Yeah.
Okay. I suspected.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because what we want to do, obviously, make sure we get that. The face is pointed out.
Okay.
Because before that face is getting closer, even these shots.
Yeah.
Right? And it's bringing the ball back online. There's not enough speed on the club head for it to do anything crazy. Like,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a hook, but the angle of the front face goes, if you're aimed there, if you swung it half good, it is going to go that direction.
Right.
Right? So you've been squaring the face up like this, closing the face.
Yeah.
So you're getting the ball back online.
Right.
But
It's
going to have inconsistencies. It's got that face rotation.
Yeah.
Through the chip, even the chip shot.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
So that's what we kind of got to work on. Make sure we're starting everything lined up square at target.
Yeah.
Okay. And then hold that face open to the shot.
Ooh.
Oh.
That count.
All right. Setup was a little bit off there.
Yeah.
Okay. Set up again. I'll adjust you. That's better. Shoulders are much square, right?
Yep.
Shaft. The hands are nice and level with the ball, but not severe, not severely ahead, right?
Yep.
You want to take some practice swings like that?
No, I'm gonna nail it.
You're just gonna do it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bend it.
That was closer.
Yeah.
Than the other one. Like, you know, that's very, very close to being
Really?
a nice spinning shot. Yeah. Yeah, but we're on a little upslope piece there, but what's that? I don't try and make it easy for you. I get that a little bit further forward. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That feels
good. Hit
So-
a little behind.
Hitting a little bit behind again. I think my main takeaway for that would be that you can hit it behind the ball. That's when you do use the bounce a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think we've got further to go in terms of using it more consistently.
Right.
Right, because there's a big change.
Yep.
We've changed. I mean, what have we changed here? Change your setup,
Setup.
right? In terms of
Mm-hmm.
we get your shoulders less tilted.
Yeah.
Okay. We got
Ball
a bit
position.
straight. Ball position is a little bit further forward. Okay. A little bit further forward. All right. Hands, then there's less shafting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is take the bounce, use the bounce of the club,
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
more consistently,
Yep.
and give ourselves a better margin of error.
Yeah.
Not to say you could just obviously swing away and it's still going to be a great shot, but, right? But do you find you hit that shot pretty consistently? You put back in the stance.
Yeah.
But does it not limit you?
Oh,
in terms
absolutely,
of
it does.
a
I'm
A
short
shot
sighted
like this, probably.
Yeah, I
That-
can't. It
Bouncing it
absolutely
short.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would hope, if you're off the scratch, like you would hope to get this up and down.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, 8 out of 10. maybe.
Right. Right.
It's obviously that easy.
Right. No, I'm with you.
I'm gonna get the balls. Okay. And I'm gonna try and play a couple myself.
Oh, I like it.
I was watching a video of Luke Donald the other day. And I watched 2 videos and I watched the third one.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is how you play like the high shot. Similar to what we're talking about, but high like a not one shot, but different than high.
Right.
And he goes, all right, here it goes. Just stone cold blades it like 80 yards over the back of the game. I was like, that's pretty. I thought it was pretty cool that he never just deleted that, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, that's not what it did.
And then play another one.
I like it.
And that's number 1 in the world, right?
Right.
Did that stick get in your way? I never
No,
had. I
It was
probably.
fine. It was
We're gonna
actually
use that.
good.
This is what. Yeah, I would use it much more severely because we were working on a lot of things at once.
right.
I won't make it too crazy. So, but yeah, I would definitely use that stick.
Mhm.
And if I was doing, let's say, when you're practicing, right? When you're practicing, you hit this shot here. I would like to see. So I'd probably like to see that stick right there.
Okay.
So pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, a bit much. It won't make it like totally possible. But I've been playing these. The further left you get in your stance, the more loft you're going to get,
Yeah.
and the harder you can swing it, and the more you can spin it.
Yep.
Right. And obviously, you have to practice. So this is a good practice. So set up here, especially if we go one short, one long, and alternate the clubs. Sure. Right. So you got for chipping 54, 58.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would do 58 to the short one. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe 5 of those. 5 of the switch it up. Go 5 of the 54s to the back one.
Mhm.
Okay. Actually record the distances.
Yeah.
Right. How many did you get? How close were they? Right. So record the distances down. There's apps you can use for that.
Yeah.
Right. And then we can probably throw in a third one as well. There's not a hole here, but we could make another target. maybe even a little bit
Further
further up
shadow.
onto the right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you're into almost a half kind of pitch shot.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll get to that later. But record the data, and then we can, as you go forward,
Yeah.
all right, see how you're progressing.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just recap for you. Try. So I'm gonna get that ball out here on my front foot. We probably had you about here.
Yeah.
I can probably go here to make sure we're getting the grip on it, all right? I'll take my practice one as well. So out here. So we're just using the back of that club, the sole of the club.
Mhm.
And I like to keep that handle. See the handle there working low and left?
Yeah.
You can't really get it there if you come from inside.
Right.
High and right.
Right.
You need to be low and left.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now watch this blade. That thing's actually. Okay.
Luke Donald.
Hey Luke, good shot.
Yeah.
You know, practice these early. Yeah. Let's say. So that probably won't.
That's really good.
But that was a miss hit.
Right. Right.
Right. So even though I missed it and I made a pretty bad swing there, well, I hit too high up on the face, right? But it's still, I kept the loft, the handle worked low and left. I want to hit one, and I'm going to, this one, I want to keep that handle super low, super left.
Sure.
And see what happens. When you get to that point, we should be able to, like, you know, maybe not off of that line, but we should be able to start spinning it as well. That's probably got a bit more spin, a little bit. But see that handle low left keeps the face nice and open using the bounce. Make sense?
Yeah. No. Definitely.
All right. Good. Keep it low left.
Yeah.
Low left.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The ball moving up in your stance, obviously, take you a little bit getting used to.
Yeah.
But that's where it has to be. Get that nice high kind of landing shot, right? We don't have to run out the back.
Right.
All right. Well, you got any questions? We've covered.
No, it all makes sense.
Setup, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to set up. Shoulders are going to be a little bit more square.
Yeah.
We're going to get the ball position a little bit moved up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to make sure that we're playing the face square. We're not going to open up too much. Stance is going to be pretty square. You can be tiny little bit open, tiny little bit closed, I think, and depending on your personal preference.
Yep.
And we're going to make sure the in swing parts, right? We're going to make sure the club doesn't get back in here.
Yep.
And then we're not twisting that face closed.
Yeah.
We're keeping it nice and open. Handles working low and left. We're using the bounce. All right. And we got practice routine as well, right? We're going to go 5, 5, 5.
Yep.
And then even
Measure
also
the
what you
distance,
can do
see
is
what
imagine shots on a course, your home course.
Yeah.
Here at the Chateau Land.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine those shots, play them in your mind.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
You got it.
All right.
Is it next week?